So your brain can't stop overthinking. It feels like a late night committee meeting that just won't shut up. That's survival pattern wired deep inside. I know that's not what most mindset gurus tell you. They say think positive, distract, repattern, do some breathing. But here's what no one tells you. Overthinking isn't personality flaw. It's the nervous system doing its best to protect you from feelings your mind decided were too much for you to handle long time ago. That 3 a.m. mental loop, the endless what if this, what if that, why did I say that, is not random, not weakness. It's an old emotional survival strategy dressed up as logic. And until you see this for what it really is, you'll keep trying to think your way out of something that's not a thinking problem. I repeat again, it's not a thinking problem. Stick with me for a few minutes, because once you get this, the way you treat your mind, your stress, even your self-doubt could shift forever. I've spent thousands of client hours as a conversational hypnotherapist working with high achievers who look incredible on paper but feel wrecked inside. They run companies, lead teams, win awards, but at night they are trapped in their own heads. Why? Because chronic stress wires the brain to over-rationalize, to over-explain, to analyze every feeling to death instead of actually feeling it. Why does this happen? Because somewhere along the way, usually in childhood or early life, their nervous system decided feeling that pain was dangerous, so the mind built a fortress of thought to protect them. Look smart, feel safe, except it's exhausting. And this overthinking has 3 sneaky, painful effects. 1, heightened anxiety. The more you think, the more what ifs you create, and your stress system fires off like you are under constant threat. Heart racing, tight chest, jumpy nerves, all because your mind won't let the loop rest. 2, mental exhaustion. Ever feel like you've run a marathon by 10 a.m. just from thinking? That's your cognitive bandwidth draining away, leaving you tired, foggy, unfocused. 3, worse problem solving. The more you overthink, the less clearly you solve real problems. The brain gets so tangled in possibilities it can't choose a path. So you stay stuck, looping, exhausted, doubting every step. Sounds familiar? But here's the beautiful twist no one tells you. Overthinking isn't the problem. It's the signal. It's your mind's way of waving a red flag saying, hey, there is a pain under here, old unresolved emotional pain, and I'm keeping you busy up here so you don't feel it down here. That stress, that loop, it's survival intelligence that no longer serves you. This is why no amount of positive thinking or forcing calm works, because the source, the core issue isn't logic. It's stored, suppressed stress, unprocessed emotions, nervous system patterns wired for decades. That's the real work I do. As someone who's lived this myself, complex trauma, 15 years in a narcissistic marriage, I know the fortress of overthinking, and I also know the freedom that comes when you gently, carefully interrupt the loop at the source. This is what conversational hypnotherapy allows, accessing the part of the mind that runs the pattern, not forcing it, not tricking it, but meeting it with understanding, compassion, permission, rewiring the stress response where it lives, in the subconscious pattern. I hope this feels like a relief, like an explanation you've been waiting for. If this is landing for you, if you're realizing that your overthinking isn't your fault, but it's a chronic stress symptom, it's your nervous system doing its outdated job, then you are my kind of human, curious, self-aware, ready to lead your mind differently. Drop a comment and tell me, when do your loops show up? Nighttime, at work, in relationships? I want to hear. because these patterns are more common and more interruptible than you think. And if you want my free thought auditing worksheet, the one with 10 most common thought loops and a 3-day tracker to start interrupting them gently, just ask for a worksheet. I'll send it to you. No pitch, no pressure. You deserve to live in a mind that feels safe, clear, quiet. And follow me if you want more of this kind of truth, the kind that respects your survival intelligence and your lived experience.